Here's interesting, an onside kick to start this thing. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and look along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. That maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Touchdown, Cardinals! Ezekiel Elliott, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. And they're in on the first play from scrimmage. Our crew and you and I, we better strap in here.
That's what's commonly known as quick strike. Points on the board. This could be a fun game.
Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football. Tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Play fake here on first down. And his first pass is incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know when you're at the end spot, you are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5.
Watch it now, Barney!
Again to Henry. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears. find out. Now after the false start, they need 8 yards here on third down. The shotgun snap for Darnold. Looks for Nelson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go.
Here's Hines on a toss play. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Nyheim Hines, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And it's now 14-0. Elliott now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Following the interception, Kaiser rolling to his right. That is caught at the 7. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
The Cardinals into the red zone for the first time. They've got it 1st and goal at the 6. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's the fullback. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go and bring it out. On the green.
I will get up. I mean, I'm just trying to get this little game over with.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again. Just like last week, each game is its own entity, treated as such.
To throw is Darnold. He's going to air one out. He's got him.
Oh, he killed on that.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That goes for a gain of 31. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're playing really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion.
Let's go.
Here's another interception, the third of this first quarter.
Oh, yeah, let's go. House call. House call. House call. Whole ass nigga. You thought, boy.
Extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out and start the third quarter. But things don't improve fast.
Boy
I
might
think
quit.
the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
I got a football game I got to play my game set today.
Elliott good with a PAT, and a route is on here in this first half.
Oh, and this nigga's dropping like flies. Yeah, we definitely gotta get back. I mean, yeah, I'm him on this shit, bro. I mean, don't get me wrong.
So they'll get another shot.
I'm in the league where it's some nice niggas. I'm talking niggas that be winning cheese.
That'll be
you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, get that bitch. For the most part, I'm pretty nice. You just can't come at me with no basic shit. Like, you just can't. You can't keep doing the same. Like, you're not about to just keep running the same shit. Like, you not. You gotta switch shit up. You gotta disguise shit. For real. You gotta do shit different.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29.
Yeah, last night was bad.
A nice run there,
last
9 yards.
Bad.
And it'll be second
Real
down.
Bad.
Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
A beautiful spin and room to run. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
And they'll try the air now with Darnold. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 2 down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw it into double
just keep
he better be careful.
dunking it to the flats.
Might have a couple of them picked off.
Running little cross routes and all that shit. Nah. Hell no. You're going to have to show me something, bro. Real. You have to put that bitch in the air.
Line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
You have to show me something.
Faking the give, Darnold.
Oh, come on, man.
They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down.
That's crazy. That nigga giving this bitch away. Oh, he going for it. Yeah, hell yeah.
Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're going to go. It's Darnold. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. The Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
They go play action here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh,
that is incomplete.
a horrible throw.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. On 2nd down, Kaiser again. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. So a tough spot for Kaiser. The sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Kaiser now from the 50. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And this defense will take over right at midfield. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10. From the 50, it's Darnold. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
The play fake, and it's Darnold. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. That's going to set him back 5 yards. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll make it 2nd down. Now they'll run on the draw. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun. Here's Darnold. Wide open receiver complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
A 1st down throw, Darnold. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Now they'll run it on the toss. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
This throw caught at about the 5. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
Those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a 1st down.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They'll run it now out of the gun. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. So give him the 1st down. 1st and goal after a pickup of 4. And the decision to go for it pays off. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. More from the desert after this. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll run it. This is Klutz, the up man. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he will fight his way in. Not giving up there, and he's got a Bears touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Bears cut into that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. The kick on his head on the field, and That's fielded in the end zone. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now, penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. A first down throw for Kaiser. Throw right side, caught by Davis. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make it a second down.
Ohio! Ohio! Flex round! Flex round!
Here's Kaiser. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And got his man complete. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. Will Fuller, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Well, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Elliott good on the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
And pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
He finds an opening past the 40. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Hurry up, here we go!
On first down, it's Darnold. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Detroit! Detroit!
Darnold from the gun. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 41. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Kaiser to throw it this time. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. First down, Kaiser. Flushed out right. He's airing it out for Williams. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Black round! Black round!
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. So we reach halftime here in Glendale with the Cardinals on top. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And they'll run it here. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. A gain of 3, second down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Now it's Darnold. It's caught. Nelson. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well. This quarterback now just 5 of 16 throwing the ball, but he's got a 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss.
That we won Nancy
Juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters an overall spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Right there, and then on the top line right
Green, 39!
To throw on 2nd down is Darnold. Dorsett hauls it in. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back.
You rushing me is making me not go fast because I feel like if you rushing me for them, you know what I'm saying? But if you rushing me because of this.
And then I be thinking, I don't know. You just got taken out, didn't you?
Okay. I'm on defense. I mean, not pause, but I'm saying I wouldn't have just did it.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Here's Darnold now on 2nd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, there's going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. And he'll find QT on the right side complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Ohio! Ohio! Flex round! Flex round! Hey! Hey!
From the shotgun, it's Kaiser. Open man has got it. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. Kaiser now to throw on first down. He
Come on, man. You got to catch that.
Ball pops out, incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
On second down, Elliott. And effective running here. They'll take it down inside the 10. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on second down. They hit him with the draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
But you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on second and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are out in the field and they're only thinking one thing, get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass them with a running play.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
I get the thought process, 3rd and short, give it to the fullback, let him bulldoze his way, but that means you're counting on your offensive line to win the line of scrimmage, aren't you?
Yeah, there was just a mass of bodies there at the line. Looked like more defenders than offensive guys. Winds up losing yardage. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll run for it with Hines. And for the Arizona touchdown. Nyheim Hines with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Cardinals add on. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field, and the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, They've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, I just kept using it.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
All right, now look at 56.
Darnold on 1st down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Now let's go. 319. 319. Good.
Darnold now to throw. Completes it to Blount. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3.
All right, now look at 56. Lucky 56.
Throwing again is Darnold. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down.
Watch him now, Barney.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. 1st level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Call it a loss of 12 that time. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. The shotgun snap for Darnold. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. Now we've got a field goal coming up here for Chicago. This from 54 yards away. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. 4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Nelson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. First down carry for Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And on the ground they go with the running back. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. And now the Cardinals going to use another timeout, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's Darnold. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
They come out here, and somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
And they wasted no time right down near the goal line, and they just sneak it in.
Just do what you need to do. Big guys going up front, have the field general, the leader, just fall in behind them.
Extra point safely through, and that will get them one closer. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Now a jumbo formation here as they'll try for the two-point conversion. Blunt will get the football. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for two is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. The Bears on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is going to be 3rd and 13. After the run, now Darnold to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. Get someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Here we go. What? 90.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd down and 12.
I felt like I told you maybe I did. But
now this time he'll look to throw.
that Tara lady was not supposed to be
He's key man, Corey Davis.
Why? Is our house
No, Rena is under Nancy.
Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not
Nancy
a bad guy
didn't
to
even
dial
know.
into.
Well, you have to have plays.
No.
Especially in a spot as you just
Nancy is a
described.
silent
Team,
partner.
You've got to go to the guys
And
you can
Rhonda,
trust, and you know are going
did
to
you
make
see that other lady who was
what
here?
they say.
You saw her? Okay, well, her name is Rhonda. Rhonda is over Nancy, right? Rhonda has to take a leave, like a little temporary leave or whatever. So she told Tara, like, you know, while I'm on leave, whatever, I just need you to handle, you know, certain things of mine, you know, that I can't do while I'm off. But she was never supposed to take Nancy's clients. She wasn't supposed to do that. So
why didn't Tara?
Huh?
So why didn't the lady ask Nancy to take her?
Nancy is a silent partner. She doesn't do Rhonda's work. She doesn't do her office work or whatever. Nancy still can come out and do those type of things. She's just not like a full-time agent.
So why would you want a part-time agent? I'm not going against what you're saying.
We don't need somebody. What Nancy does, part-time, full-time, that doesn't affect us. It doesn't have an effect on us.
Nancy,
as long as they do. Nancy, my girl, I'm loyal. Like, that's just what it is. And I know if I need something, I can reach out to Nancy. Whereas with Tara, I haven't even heard anything since she came out. And supposedly, I told you, like, they had been trying to reach us or whatever. And that's what Tara said. Somebody named Constance been calling you, been calling me.
Somebody called her.
Named Constance. She left a voicemail.
I didn't listen to shit, but I knew.
It was from Primerica. Well.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew it was Primerica.
Well, when I told Tara, I said, you know, if somebody did call me, because I don't answer.
So when she came here.
She wasn't supposed to be here.
Oh,
I'm listening.
Well.
I'm listening.
What was she supposed to do?
She wasn't supposed to be handling Rena's people at all, because Rena is under Nancy. Rena didn't know any better. Rena didn't know that.
So, hear me out.
Tara knew.
Okay, but hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever Tara did, are you saying that's what Nancy was supposed to do?
Yes.
Oh, well, wouldn't all this silent partner shit just throwing me off, but okay.
Oh, when I say silent partner.
So Tara then just swooping in because she know baby off.
Right.
Shit,
You're stupid. I know you do.
Why am I?
Tara made $2,000 off of us.
How?
That's what they did.
What?
For signing up people.
every person?
I don't know how it works, but I'm sure because of where she is, she's been with the business for some time. That's her commission.
Well,
and that's
so
why
what
Nancy
happens
going
now?
to war for it.
So what happens now?
Well, she went to legal. Nancy went to legal on her. So now they're investigating.
Well, I don't understand that.
What don't you understand?
I don't think that's Nancy. Where we weren't a client. We wasn't a client.
No, but Rena is Nancy is Rena's upline. Okay? Upline. Like, okay, you're
so
under
there's
me.
Some more of that shit.
It's all, baby. It's a lot. Most businesses are like that. Most businesses.
We got insurance or not, dog?
Yeah, what are you talking about? It's a 60-day, like a 60-day process.
Did Rena get anything?
Well, that's the thing. Rena is a trainee. Rena is a trainee, so she's not ready to, take off her
Don't
machine.
get me. Don't get me.
Don't get you what?
Don't get me involved in whatever the fuck you got going on with these motherfuckers.
What you mean? Baby, Nancy is art. That's.
I fuck with Nancy. Not saying I don't. Not saying had I knew prior to if I said Tara Nancy, would have chose Nancy.
Yes.
Not saying
Nancy
that.
has
Not
her.
saying that.
Not saying that Tara don't have her best interest, but some people just look at
Tara
it.
got her best interest.
Tara got a check.
She did.
Tara got a check.
That should have been Nancy.
It was supposed to be Nancy.
It should have been.
She didn't even know that Rena was here. Tara went directly to Rena when she wasn't supposed to be doing that.
Why? I don't understand.
You don't understand
Why
what?
didn't Nancy? If when did Rena sign up?
I don't know when she signed
Well,
up.
why wasn't Nancy quick on the gun like Tara?
She wasn't supposed to be doing that. She wasn't supposed to be doing that.
You can't tell somebody they can't do that. I get
You're
the protocol.
not supposed to go to somebody else's downline without going through certain steps. Rena wasn't even trying to do any of that.
So so who's our upline? Rena?
We're not in the business. We just clients, honey. Rena is in the business.
Rena fucked up.
Rena didn't know that Tara wasn't supposed to be reaching out directly to her to get clients and stuff.
Who the upline?
No.
Who's Rena upline?
Nancy.
How did they link up? You?
Through me.
With this insurance shit?
Yes, because Nancy is a realtor and she does insurance. Rena was looking for a house, and that's how they got connected. Because I pointed Nancy to
So
Rena.
when we was looking for a house, why the fuck Nancy and tried to sell us?
Nancy did talk to me about Primerica, but
Talk to you.
yeah,
Talk to you.
she did. I wasn't thinking about that shit then. Maybe I was fucking pregnant and just trying to get in the house. Excuse me?
If you link Nancy and Rena,
I linked them as a realtor.
I know, but when
they did they doings, they did they doings.
I get that, but when you find out about they doings,
I ain't find out about they doings until right before she came to our house.
Okay, well you ain't think to be like, I'm just asking, baby. It never.
To mention Nancy.
Yeah.
You ain't here. I don't know if you was in here. You came in. You didn't come in the room right away, did you? You didn't. You came in the room a little later when Tara and Rena was here. I did bring up Nancy.
I remember hearing Nancy's name.
I brought
At that
up
particular
Nancy.
time, I didn't know Nancy had anything to do with anything.
With Primerica, yes. Nancy told me about Primerica.
I think I still got tired of my text.
Go ahead. What?
So what? They go.
She know what's going on.
I bet she do.
Yes. Tara has been doing this apparently a few times too many. She's done it. Going in and took Rhonda's, people and stuff like that. They done had their issues. Tara done almost scrapped in the office.
How you know?
I'm Nancy's girl. What you mean how I know?
Oh yeah, you Nancy's girl. Nancy told you.
So what?
Nancy
What?
did. I bet
What
Nancy
you trying to say?
did. What I'm trying to say is,
Yes.
we just get me and you.
We are. What you want to say?
Motherfucker that want to scrap for theirs, that's the type of motherfucker I like. You should like that shit too.
But look at what's happening.
What is happening?
Tara's now getting in trouble with legal.
She's getting in trouble because
she's probably gonna.
I don't understand it. That's supposed.
You don't understand the technicalities of it, right? That's the thing. But if I'm telling you that she's clearly getting in trouble because there's certain protocols you're supposed to do and supposed to follow.
Baby, if she's done this, obviously she don't give a fuck about the trouble. They don't take their money back.
That's because people ain't took it to legal before. They done got into it. They done went back and forth about it, and then they got swept under the rug. Nancy ain't like that. Nancy gonna go to the top.
But ain't anybody take her 2,000 away.
Ain't gonna take her 2,000 away.
My thing is this. So why, whatever Tara did, what did Tara do? Reach out to Nancy, reach out to Rena, and say, hey, you a trainee, you new. Like, why wasn't that Nancy?
Tara reached out to Rena talking about my client. I am your agent. She's not even that.
Oh, so wait, so she lied. I ain't know.
She lied and told Rena that she was her agent.
And that ain't the type of motherfucker you like.
You like stuff like that. Look at what's happening.
Look, ain't that what's face? What? Maybe ain't nothing happening. Maybe ain't nothing happening. Look at who face. Look at who face. Yes, it is. Baby, you can't say no. I know I should have came to this motherfucking, here I am trying to dodge some shit. And I knew I should have came in here. I called me trying to dodge some shit.
You in it.
Bro, I ain't got
You
nothing.
got to sign a statement.
Oh! I knew it!
I get my baby.
I knew it! I knew it!
Yeah, measure what I paid for the rollie. Still spring the police. 24 carats on my Kobe. Yeah, that for the homies. Addicted to balling. I have to get my cash. The money is calling. Got bands, got bands, got bands. I'm addicted to balling. I'm addicted to balling. I have to get my cash.
We are Nancy's referral because of Rena. All of Rena referrals are supposed to go to Nancy.
Pulling up in that new toy, the wrist on that boy, rock star like Pink Floyd, waving at rude boy, I'm waving at you boy, ran off on the two like True Goy, imagine me do boy, you could never do what I do boy, still ducking that I did boy, in Paris for a hit boy, these ain't the same type of hits boy, can get boy, you don't take these type of risks, boy, cause this boy been throwing that like rich boy, you miss boy. Your numbers don't add up on the that was 10 years ago. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. This thing of ours, oh, this thing of ours. Her fraternity ringing off. I just happen to be alumni. Too legit, they still looking at me with one eye. The company I keep is not corporate enough. Child, you ain't orphan enough. A rapper turn can't morph into us, but a turn rapper can morph into Puff. Dance contest for the I predict Al Roker. If you know, you know. I only ever looked up to you all get a bird. This Oprah. Players in ball shorts, coaching from the side of the ball court. If you know, you know. One stop like a Walmart. We got the for the wrong sport. If you know, you know. If you know about the port, though it's supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know. That's the reason we for circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know. You ever been hit with the water? Then had to wait, do you walk away? If you know, you know. When we all clicking like Golden State, and you and your team are the motorcade. If you know, you know. Been granting wishes like a genie to bad in two-piece bikinis. I've been hiding where you can see me. The skybox is right next to Riri's. Solely responsible for showing rappers how to stand on the front lines when started throwing bands. Where were you when Big brought the Tigers in? Cause I was busy earning stripes like a tiger skin. Players in ball shorts, coaching from the side of the ball court. If you know, you know. One stop like a Walmart. We got the for the wrong sport. You know, you know. If you know about the port, though it's supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know. That's the reason we for circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Hey, this that Eastside Johnny Big Redemption like. Know what I'm talking about? Hold up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way, yeah. Get out the way, get out my way, yeah. You either with me or against me, though. You either with me or win. Win, 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 win. Curve everything else. Win, 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 win. These ops ain't win, 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 win. Start chasing that. Win, 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 win. Big J Rock go. tattoos. That's squad. All of them go. Don't try. I walk in room, they eyes wide. Third album come soon. I'm glad y'all gon' die. I ain't chasing after no. I got bigger plans than staying rich. I've been tapped in since I was 6. I tap dance all on them. And your diamonds like tap water. That drip way too foggy. These VVS is way awesome. Pork CLS for drop to your death without warning. Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way, yeah. Get out the way, get out my way, yeah. You either with me or against me though. You either with me or win. Curve everything else. Win. These ops say win. Start chasing that. Win. You clowns really don't stay outside when I play outside. I put the beats on them like Dre outside. I got the bow side and they'll lay outside. And if you act bad, I bring the outside. Go and get your money. None of my know some funny. I can tell real by who you're running with. I'm all in the field, duck hunt. Hit my just and he was like boop. Yeah. Knew just what it was. The whole but gave it back, boop. Yeah. 9/11, no mileage, baby. But no violence, baby. My got callous, baby. My bare knuckles got talent, baby. I'm all in the wind with it. On Deuce line, I've been with it. She too fine, I've been crashed 2 times. I limo tinted my new ride. I'm riding with the 12 better not pull me over. Championship going dumb. Nothing to something I won. Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way, yeah. Get out the way, get out my way, yeah. You either with me or against me though. You either with me or win. Curve everything else. Win. These ops say win. Start chasing that. Win.
When you gotta check this show out, baby. Death to me or something like that. That's what you said. Yeah, me too.
Go ahead.
No, I started watching it yesterday.
All right, so what?
I thought it was fun.
Where the white?
You just think about everything, man. Definitely when you by yourself, you just cruising on the highway, man. Yeah, it just got me thinking. On that cap, swerving through traffic, listening to trap. My windows ain't tinted. No, it's me. 4 braids Yankee fitted. Yeah, no, it's me. I'm everywhere comfortable, but I'm still attentive. A young with money will make offended. I ain't flashy, I'm classy, but I ain't stupid either. Never show off to that's hungry and eager. My brother's keeper, I'm loyal, it's all in my demeanor. A true believer, I believe when they didn't believe her. That's why I don't let opinions affect me. I do what I want to do. If they do or they don't accept me, they expect me to give up. I almost did. Things went from moving faster, slow motion. I was losing focus, stuck on that. It was smooth on the surface, but underneath it was broken. Hoping to find hope in this hopeless world we live in. What you give is what you given. Gotta make wise decisions. Gotta stay tunnel vision. Gotta avoid collision. Keep scratching the surface and keep your palms itching. Gotta pay moms a visit. It's been a while. I've been working, she keep telling me she miss her child. I find myself passing the house, then I spin around. She say I'm always moving, ma, I just can't sit around. Oh my, cause the cash ain't gonna come to us. When we was down, who gave a dime or gave a for us? So instead of making it hard, I made it fun for us. Make it easy, so when you need it, you just run to us. But it's a lot of pressure, I'm trying to stick and move through this. Fixing these bumps on the road so I can just cruise to this. Living my life on the road, I'm trying to get used to this. And when they throw dirt, I just act like a broom to this. Trying to stay true to this, even when they lie on me. World on my shoulders, my girl can't even cry on me. God watching over me, the devil probably spy on me. I've been going through some, can of keep an eye on me. I know it's been a drought, but to my fans, don't go dry on me. If you want a picture, take a picture, don't get shy on me. I'm here to inspire, I admire that you admire me. I've been in the dark, but I promise you'll see a bright of me. I'm sorry. My supporters, man, I love y'all. I just want to say thank you for supporting me since day one. You don't want to see me win, man. I don't know why, but we gonna win anyway. Came straight out the with a microphone. Boy, I swear I couldn't leave that mic alone. Everybody clear the room, I like to write alone. I'm in my zone, bass bouncing off the styrofoam. I'm never in between, I'm either hot or cold. Can't be a loser, I maneuver like I got a clone. I'm out here in these streets like I ain't got a home. And you barely hear from me like I ain't got a phone. Cause there's no days off, there's no days off. I know it sounds a little painful, but it pays off. Social sites was distracting, so I stayed off. Spoke to God that me and Satan had a face off. I swear my life was like a rocket, then it takes off. First I plotted, then I got it, couldn't wait long. I put the pedal to the metal, then took the brakes off. And I kept it A1 like the steak sauce. My paychecks used to be a pair of Jordans, and I know I can't afford them, but I went ahead and bought them. Then I quit, started spent my money on recording. Yeah, the studio was small, but man, that made me a fortune. Made me a fortune, man. Trying to stop me. Y'all can't stop me. This is forever. Forever, man. I mean that.
Let me count my 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, run. Hi, my name is Dirk Cobain. Like a here I go to the next episode. Ain't no name this explosive Beast Coast. The mother ride or die for my for my survival of the fittest. That's the sign of the police. I'm in deep cover earth, skirt, lean back. Give me one more chance. They say Jesus walks and the devil wear Prada, but I'm so deaf. God can't tell me nothing. Right there's on my death certificate. I gave you power. 21 questions like the warning. Watch them flashing like paparazzi. 2 words. Get money. Tonight's the night. Guess who's back on my block? Rather unique. Bucktown. This on that quiet stone. C-O-N-Y. Top of New York. With a pitchfork.
Bring out the brains truck, I'm young, flying ice stuff. 100-yard dash, I had to run my price up. Boss your life up, I had to boss mine up. $10,000 outfit, $100 up. Hey, you know these taking for me in the DMs, getting for me. I ain't even took the dollar out my pocket and the still shaking for me. And I'm frosty like Tony in the club with the owner. I can walk on water, pop it like, hey, when you on top. Don't hate on you, that what they supposed to do, I don't know how to lose. I think the Rari go faster without the roof. Hey, when you on top, don't hate on you, that what they supposed to do, I don't know how to lose. I think the Rari go faster without the roof. 30, I might go around the 2 stacking up, I love how my money count on move. With attitude, I got a 2 and I dropped out of school. I'm going up, check my vertical. Man, I'm breaking every rule. TMC harassing me, I got a camera crew. I'm addicted to shopping, so everything brand new. I'm friends with the jeweler, my diamonds like shampoo. Hey, she like she applying shampoo. Pretty face, she got a look. Keep a few racks on me. I used to work in the factory. Been hating that, never bother me. I make that follow me. Teacher said that I'm a prodigy. When I'm shopping, I don't care what it's cost to me. 10 bands, really, that ain't a lot to me. Turn on my swag to infinity. I leveled up on these. Yeah, I leveled up. I bezeled up on these. I bezeled up. I ain't got time for no negative energy. I'm on a winning streak. I'm on a spree. The devil be doing the most, but he don't ever get to me. Bring out the Brinks truck. I'm young, flying ice stuff. 100-yard dash. I had to run my price up. Boss your life up. I had to boss mine up. $10,000 outfit, $100 up. Hey, when you on top, don't hate on you. That what they supposed to do. I don't know how to lose. I think the Rari go faster without the roof. Hey, when you on top, don't hate on you. That what they supposed to do. I don't know how to lose. I think the Rari go faster without the roof. Chill.
Diaper number 7. Yeah, you gonna come right back and you gonna walk right past it like you be doing. No.
Hey. Okay. Pocket too big, they sumo. Pulling car like Uno. Flip like Judo. You act too culo. You in a no chat, you go. Pocket too big, they sumo. 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 Pull car like Uno. Flip like Judo. You act too culo. You in a no chat, you go. Pocket too big, they sumo. 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 Tell me who the hottest that you know. If it ain't me, you. Curry keep the flame calling. Bring Zuko. Swimming through the money like a flounder. I just want the knowledge and the power. But it looking at me sour. Need it like chowder. Rada. Never gave a fuck about a dollar. More money mean more problems. Pray for me to fall like autumn. Cause I got it on my own with no help, man. Gotta get it, that's it, and myself, man. They need a new hope. Deliver new. Giving out like Shaq at the free throw. Anybody wanna be ET? Man, y'all can't see me. Out of my league, you pee-wee. Pocket too big, Rakisha. Pocket too big, they sumo. Pulling car like Uno. Flip like Judo. You act The game up and leave my kids like judo. Money come around like a Hoover. Making free bands in the future. Pockets on the look super. Bills on me blue slot Cooper. Money in my mind just like a tumor. Spread my money out and then I call that a rumor. Curry the is on the move, no Uber. People try to block it, shine like lunar. Eclipse when I take all my chips. When I pop off the like hummus, see them. I go back with the flip. Money flow like a battleship. Diddy the new. Deliver new. Giving out like shack up the free throw. Anybody wanna be ET? Man, y'all can't see me. Out of my league, you pee-wee. Pockets too big, Rakishi. Pockets too big, they sumo. Pulling card like Uno. Flip like judo. You back to kudo. You in there, no chance, you go. Pockets too big, they sumo. 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 Pull card like Uno. Flip like judo. You back to kudo. You in there, no chance, you go. Pockets too big, they sumo. Pockets too big, they sumo. Pockets too big, they sumo.
I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp, I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now it in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo. Shorty wanted me cousin wearing gold. I came up and made it happen, now it's by the stove. Big inside this cases, what? Do me dirty, I'ma find you, lay out on the floor. 19 with a, I got rich by myself. Rather do this alone, I wasn't asking for no help. They keep asking how I'm winning with the card that I was dealt. Boy, I work hard for the seat and I ain't buckling my belt. Call my brother on the phone, he said, broski, you a star. I said, brother, hold it down, soon we'll all be living large. And it's crazy how last year was on my garage. Now I'm in a good position for this life, can't sabotage. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp, I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now it in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo. I got tattoos on my face, I use that as motivation. I can never get a job, so for my dream I'm dedicated. For a second, lost myself, I was too busy getting. Now they see me out in public and be knowing what my name is. All these rappers want the clout and the life of being famous. I just wanna be stable, tell my family we made it. I was coming for my spot, a young had to be patient. Now I'm running up, these bands can hit the island for vacation. I've been on my haters, you could say I'm constipated. 5 racks on his fit, just to stunt while I'm in Vegas. On my body, shout out to my Caleb Young. Got the cake up, now these wanna date us. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp, I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now it in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo.
boy, so what? No, I'm a gangster. And you a what? Man, we been getting money for a long time. We was out here hungry for a long time. I don't never really have no punchlines. And all you rappers looking like a lunch line. Nothing, need a Uber right now. Right now, need crew love right now. Cause we two up right now. Ooh, I'm up right now. Out, valet, walk out, all these bands I lost count, cause I'm too up right now, too up right now, yeah, I'm too up, brown blew up, copped that new way from them haters, threw up, brother went to jail for them, told me you up, first time I seen 100 bands, yeah I grew up, ooh, on the couch with my shoe up. And we was getting that record label money before they knew us. And we would blow your budget in the club, the booth up. If your dog follow your ball hog and get your whole crew up. Ooh, right now, I got you. Right now, nothing. Need a Uber right now. Right now, need crew love right now. Cause we two up right now. Ooh, up right now. All these bands I lost count, cause I'm too up right now. Too up right now.
Oh, where my phone at, sugar?
Jumping in the bed, then I switched to the ghost like, who was you? Remember this face, cause I'm
Jumping in the bed with two dark teeth, who's you? My shawty pulling up with a real bad back. You too. Dripping my sweat. Do my tag on I got it in the bag now. Getting all type of cash up in general too. Chocolate on it, big bank, take small, make it down on the top.
I'ma do me. B.I.G. Everything zoomed in. Big on me looking like I'm moving in. Got my foot in the door and we still here. I'm a first generation millionaire. I broke the curse of my family not having. I'm passionate like just after more than just cashing. Feed me to the wolves, now I lead the packet. You boys all cap, I'm more Colin Kaepernick. I'm rare as affordable healthcare. Or going to wealth and welfare. I turn my W's to got those. I might buy a red bottles with the crypto. 3 coins had to pay a whole semester. But you gotta be better than a Tesla.
Back again, back to back, made back, stacked it. I'm a Slim Shady, the M. Once he black, he'll be back again. Tell him that it's crunch time abdomen. Yes, I cut Mad Chanel and Mad Javin. She did it again, imagine them. About to make these bums mad again. Uh-oh. Back to them. I lead the pack, so my back's to them. Yup, the queen's back, what's happening? Rerun, about to make these rap again. Diamond chains on my ankle. Young money in the cut like a tail tip, rubber bands on my bankroll. Show my like a
Big bank, tight, low buy. Big bank, tight, low buy. Type of money you gon' need to sight. Type of money you gon' need to buy. From the hood, this type of money make you stay away. Type of money you gon' let you. Big bank, tight, low buy. Big bank, tight, low buy. sick and need they medicine. Better watch it, partner, you ain't around here thinking sweet, you got the wrong idea. Get left out there, tell them so what? I kept trap music, all black. Still, I'm that stupid, still down to do it if you ask to. Get locked up and get back to it, yeah. Trap music, all black. Get locked up and get back to it, yeah.
In the front seat of the fogged out J, we living so wild like Nas.
Yeah.